Some of you, no surprises, you're just continuing to piss me off. Why? Because every time I make a comment that's critical of the Democratic Party or the left, I get accused of being a pundit for the right.
Wave God. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. Follow that IG page, man. Let's get straight into it. Okay, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we actually got a wonderful video, man, because the Democratic Party just keep fumbling all they big names, man. Like last week it was Charlemagne the God calling out Biden over pardoning his son. You know, it ain't never about pardoning his son, guys. Everybody gets it. It's okay for him to pardon his son. We would all did the same thing for our kid. The point is, man, he lied for months and months, probably a whole year, had everybody around him lying that he wasn't going to do it. That rubbed Charlemagne the God and a lot of people the wrong way, you feel me? Especially the black people who was out here riding so hard for Kamala Harris and Joe Biden the whole time, man. Now we got Stephen A. Smith, who is just royally pissed. You feel me? I got that from Key and Peele, that Black Republican skit. He's royally pissed. Now, Stephen A., not even a Republican, guys. He claims to not even be a Democrat like Charlemagne the God. They claim to be independent, but if you ask me, all they do is push Democratic talking points and Democratic candidates. But bottom line is, man, it was a report that came out with the FBI that, that uncovered that it was 26 undercover informants at the January 6th riots, guys. Now, I know the difference between the agent and an informant. We already know the semantics. We already see CNN and all the mainstream news sites trying to cover it for the fact that this thing that they once called the conspiracy by Republicans is actually true on at least some levels. You know what I'm saying? At least some levels. Bottom line, it was FBI employees at the riots, man. Now, did they orchestrate and all that? I'm not saying that. I don't believe that. But my whole point is they act like it never ever happened. See, this is what we getting in deep territory, guys, because I already got hit with the misinformation on my last video. I don't want to get hit with no misinformation right now. So we're gonna have to say it wasn't agents, it was informants. You feel me? But Stephen A. Smith, man, he's pissed because that's the whole point of this video. He's just pissed the fact that they even lied about it in the first place. The fact that the Democrats always act like they're so holy or they're so, upholding the law over everybody else, or like Republicans are so freaking crooked and Donald Trump is like the biggest criminal in history, guys. Everybody knows all those charges that came against Trump were literally trumped up. Just look at what Joe Biden said when he pardoned his son Hunter. He admitted that it's problems in the Department of Justice. So I don't understand, like those ladies on CNN, they sit up here and just like defend. They defend everything the government tells you. And it's like, didn't it used to be healthy to at least have questions sometimes, guys? And then when shit come and find out to be true, something that Trump said years ago, it come out and we find it to be true. They still sit up here and gaslight us every day on TV and act like we're fucking stupid and we're fucking crazy. That's exactly what they doing with the drones right now. So everybody was so freaking scared of Trump, like getting in office and like destroying democracy. What I'm really scared of is people getting on this television and telling the American people who don't do their independent research just telling them anything, just telling them anything, and people actually gonna believe it. Then we got these CNN anchors who never question anything unless it's something Trump said. They definitely questioning that shit 100%, but they believe everything that Biden, the FBI, or these crooked establishments tell them. You know what I'm saying? But let's take a look at Stephen A. Smith, man, going off because he's sick and tired of the goddamn Democratic Party lying about everything, acting like they holier than thou, man. Hit that like button and hit that sub button. Let's get into it.
The news comes amidst a bombshell report from the Justice Department that revealed the FBI had at least 26 confidential informants on the ground when the Capitol was stormed on January 6, 2021. The report says most of the informants engaged in illegal activity during the chaos. The Justice Department says,
wow, guys. So he just said that the report said most of the informants engaged in illegal activity. And guess what? You're not going to be surprised at this, but guess what? None of those FBI informants were arrested, guys, even though they arrested everyday citizens who thought they were just going there to be patriotic. Now, don't get me wrong. Some people was fucking up, breaking the law. They need to be in jail, but not the grandmas who was just over there walking, taking selfies and shit. If you locked up grandmas, then these fucking FBI informants should be locked up too. Because according to the FBI, man, at least 23 of them motherfuckers, they ain't even send them. They was just there. So what were they doing there?
As only 3 of its 26 informants present had been instructed to observe potential domestic terrorist suspects on the day of the riot. The rest of the 23 appeared to have gone to the Capitol on their own accord. Upon hearing news of the report, Vice President-elect J.D. Vance posted the following on X, quote, "For those keeping score at home, this was labeled a dangerous conspiracy theory months ago." And
shout out to my motherfucking vice president, man. That's a great American right there. J.D. Vance coming up and speaking now, because we already know Biden and goddamn Kamala ain't gonna speak on it. You know, the FBI director resigned a day before this report dropped. You know why? Because he didn't want to have to answer questions about this shit. Now, JD said, for those keeping score at home, this was labeled a dangerous conspiracy theory. And that's the thing about the Democratic Party, guys. If you go against anything they say or try to expose a lie, you don't even got to be a lie. It could just be, you could just be literally looking into some shit that seem a little fishy. They gonna call it a conspiracy theory. They gonna call it a conspiracy theory, guys. Now they sitting up here telling us we ain't, not we, but people in New Jersey and on the East Coast ain't really seeing these drones that they seeing. They calling them conspiracy theorists now, man. I'm less worried about democracy. I should be worried about democracy because in the Democratic hands, they will lie to you and put up facades everywhere to the point where you will never be able to find your way to the truth. That's just facts.
End quote. Didn't hear anything about that for the election.
Tell
Didn't
them,
hear
Stephen.
anything about that when the quote unquote insurrection was broached
It's despicable.
by Vice President Kamala Harris as the Democratic nominee. The belief that Donald Trump was a danger to democracy and using this as a profound, illuminating bullet point to make that case.
Mm.
And now here we are yet again finding even more evidence
What else
to
is new?
Donald Trump's claims when he articulated that the process is rigged. My big issue is that I'm really, really sick and tired of every time I turn around finding something else that the Democrats have lied about or down.
Well, get mad then, nigga. Get fucking mad. Because, Stephen A., a lot of us are already mad. You late to the party. And you know what's making me mad about motherfuckers like Stephen A. and Charlamagne the God, man? They set up there this whole goddamn election, wave guard driving every morning listening to the Breakfast Club. And I gotta hear these goddamn Democratic spokespeople up here pretending to tell me that they independent. You hear Charlamagne up here just fucking caping for Kamala Harris. Ever since Kamala Harris got blew out in the goddamn race, man, you ain't heard not one person say that she should fucking run again. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, oh, well, I knew she never had a chance to win. Well, why the fuck was you sitting up here on your platform to millions of people trying to persuade them to do something that you knew was a bad idea from the beginning? You too, Stephen A. Smith. Why can't y'all just goddamn follow y'all heart and say what y'all feel? If y'all wanted to vote for Trump, y'all should have just said y'all were voting for Trump. But you know what? Y'all had to get on goddamn TV and radio every day and lie to everybody and say y'all was voting for Kamala Harris. And I'm pretty sure y'all niggas still voted for Trump. You know, I know a lot of people said they was voting for Kamala and they voted for Trump. Why you think he won?
Downplayed or misrepresented along the way.
Yeah.
I mean, I see Republicans like Megyn Kelly or Officer Tatum or Candace Owens or, you know, the Sean Hannitys of the world.
Come on, man. My fucking Uncle Sean Hannity from Fox. My auntie Megyn Kelly. Officer Tatum. Candace Owens, man, y'all motherfuckers need to join the winner's circle, man. Come on, bro. Look at those goddamn explosive names they named, that he just named, that's controlling, dominating the social media space. Then you go to the real presidential. We got Trump. We got J.D. Vance, Harvard, motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, smart, cooking. We got Elon, richest man ever, genius. We got RFK, man, the most important goddamn Kennedy since JFK got killed. Join the winning team, Stephen A. Smith. Y'all over here, like my boy Cat Williams said, man. You hanging with losers is unbecoming of you, guys. Stephen A., you're a winner. You're Stephen A. Smith. You're a fucking leader in the black community for us. But stop trying to sell us that bullshit.
You know what I'm getting tired of?
Get tired.
You know what I'm getting to the Democratic Party? You know what I'm getting really pissed off about? I'm getting really ticked off at every time they open their mouth about something pertaining to y'all, they seem right to make the case.
Fam, we literally just named Elon Musk and all these goddamn geniuses that we having over. Oh, what not? See, y'all about to make me get down the Republican Party that they having over there in the MAGA movement, man. It's nothing but geniuses, nigga. Of course they right about everything, Stephen A. Smith. Wake the fuck up.
That the right had a monopoly on insidious, evil tendencies.
Wow.
Corrupt tendencies. Duplicitous, hypocritical, untruthful tendencies.
That's what they do, Stephen.
And every time
they got the same.
They made those accusations.
It applied to both sides.
We turn around and find out that at least some of them are guilty of the same shit.
Let's go, man.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm sick of all of it.
Come on, man. We sick, Stephen.
I'm sick of all of it.
Yeah, we sick, Stephen A. Smith.
They've actually,
you know what they did?
Made Donald Trump look like he was right.
Now, first of all, motherfucker, don't fucking disrespect Uncle Trump like that, Uncle Stephen A. Smith. Cause first of all, motherfucker, they ain't make him look like he was right. He was right. He was right. Everybody was right, man. Y'all didn't see in the goddamn Congress hearings when they were asking about this January 6th shit and FBI informants. They denied everything or act like they didn't even know what the fuck is going on. Why are we trusting the goddamn government so much? If every time even Congress or the senators got questions for these motherfuckers, they don't have to answer shit. If you want to be a goddamn in a high position, and even if you fucking up the world, guys, trust me, you will not be held accountable. All you got to do is go to Capitol Hill. Don't answer the questions. Let them fucking get mad and scream and act like they're going to do something. They ain't going to do shit. And you go back home, go back to your job and finish fucking up the world. That's exactly what's going on, man. But, I think it's real important that people like Stephen A. Smith and Charlamagne the God is stopping that goddamn bullshit. Just because y'all want to be friends, y'all thought y'all was about to have a black woman in that presidency and y'all was going to be able to get close there and make some political moves. Nah, motherfucker. Let's make the country great again, man. They ain't doing nothing but lying to you, Stephen A. Smith. And y'all should see Stephen A. Smith's latest video. I probably had that a preview of that on the intro because now the Democrats are mad at him for speaking out, for lying all the goddamn time, guys. You can't even make none of this up, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Big Wave got mad at this. Your boy Ted. Hit that like button and hit that sub button. Until next time, we out of here.